Yo, what's up, guys? Great win for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, defeating the New York Rangers 4-3 on the second night of a back-to-back. Now, guys, I have to say, great job by the Leafs tonight. Really good win for them, man. Second night of a back-to-back, like I just mentioned, playing the Rangers, a desperate team, trying to fight for a wild card spot. They had put up a shit performance the other night against the Calgary Flames. I thought for sure the Rangers would come out a lot hungry tonight, but you got to give the Maple Leafs a lot of credit tonight. They played really well tonight. They shut down the Rangers when they had to, found ways to get some goals. Stolarz made some big saves for the team tonight. A solid team performance by the Maple Leafs, guys. First period was really solid. I felt the Leafs played really well. John Tavares, Bobby McMann, and William Nylander played on a line together tonight. I had said in my last video that Berube's got to find a way to get Holmberg out of that second line left wing role, and he did a really good job replacing him with McMann, of course, and Bobby McMann was really good tonight. Same with his other two partners tonight, with a combined 7 points tonight, guys. Tavares, 2 goals and an assist. You had Willie with a couple assists, McMahon with a goal and an assist. Really solid performance by that second line tonight. They were the real drivers tonight in this game. They were really pushing it tonight. Even Matthews, Nyes, and Marner had an okay game, especially Matthew Nyes. I thought he had a really good game tonight. I thought he was good out of the three in that line. Obviously, the Leafs' bottom six wasn't doing much productivity tonight. But you know what? The Leafs played really well defensively as well. You had Jake McCabe and Chris Tanev playing another solid performance tonight. Like I mentioned, Stolarz was solid. John Tavares getting 1,100 career points. William Nylander getting 600 career points. They were really good tonight, guys. Solid performance all around by the Maple Leafs. In the second period, I thought the Leafs played well as well. They were really pushing the tempo a bit. I loved what I saw, like, again, from that second line, finding ways to win puck battles in the corner, getting it out to the point. McCabe getting shots on net there. We obviously saw John Tavares' second goal was a rebound from the point because he made a great play to pass it to McCabe from the point. It was just a really solid game for the Leafs, guys, on a second half of a back-to-back, like I've been saying, because, you have the Rangers competing for a playoff spot. The Leafs are still trying to get first in the Atlantic. Florida, unfortunately, had one tonight in overtime, beating Columbus 1-0. Tampa's tied right now with Dallas at 2-2. So things are getting really tight now for the division and wild card spots. So things are really getting down to the nitty-gritty. And the Leafs are playing really well now, winning 3 in a row. After coming off these last few losses with Florida and Ottawa. Obviously here in Toronto, the sky is falling when they lose a couple games, especially important games. Listen, they were vital games and they lost. And Leaf fans start to get a little bit worried, of course, but now they've steered the ship in the right direction, of course. 3 straight wins on the hop. Stolarz snapping his 4-game losing streak. He had a really solid performance tonight, making some big saves. You had Joe Wall last night as well, making 38 saves. So the goaltending's looking good. The decor looks solid again tonight. Back-to-back games, they looked really good. An impressive win last night against Colorado. And now a really impressive win tonight against the Rangers, of course. Now, obviously, giving up that last goal there, for making it 4-3, obviously a little bit nerve-wracking, of course, last 3 seconds. But the Leafs did a really good job tonight, finding ways to stop the Rangers, stagnating guys like Zibanejad and Kreider and Trocheck. Those guys didn't really do much tonight. Obviously Panarin, he had some goals tonight. He was good tonight. Panarin's probably the best player for the Rangers, of course. Shesterkin, he didn't have a great night, of course, so that's because due to the Leafs. The Leafs were really pressing him. Nyes as well with his goal was a beautiful goal. Shesterkin was screened, couldn't see the puck. The Leafs were doing a really good job getting men in front of Shesterkin, blocking him out, screening him on shots. They did a good job at that. Stolarz, he came up big for the Leafs, like I said, multiple times in this game. Some big glove saves. He made a big save at the end of the third there. I think it was on Trocheck there. So he was big when they had to be. The Leafs just got to continue finding consistency, like I've been saying, beating the same old drum. Get into the playoffs, feeling positive, feeling good about your game. A couple things as well, mentioning feeling good about your game. One guy, Scott Laughton, of course, still playing on the fourth line. Berube said it yesterday that he does feel that Laughton is like gripping his stick too tight, doesn't want to make mistakes. He just got to go out there playing. I totally agree with Craig Berube. But like I said, find a way to get Scott Laughton back in that third line. Maybe drop Pontus Holmberg down to the fourth line and put Laughton in the third center line role, with Domi on the right, Robinson on the left, McMahon playing on the second line left wing with Tavares and Willie. So I think that would be a really good third line. Then you put Holmberg with Kempf and Lorentz. I don't know what you're going to do with Calle Yarncrook. You're going to have to figure something out with him. maybe juggle the lines more. I don't know, but you have to get the line solidified before the playoffs. Can't be juggling lines left and right. Get the goaltending situation sorted out. That's going to be a tough situation as well. I think Joe Wall should get the start on Saturday against Nashville. Stolar's played well, but I think the way Joe Wall played last night against the Avalanche, he deserves to start in Nashville. And then you play Stolar's against the Flyers, if you guys ask me. But guys, listen, good win for the Leafs tonight. Some positive things happening in this game. Bobby McMann having a really good game on the second line left wing. He needs to stay there for the time being, of course. Another guy that has not been playing well since obviously the news broke out is Mitch Marner. He's disappearing a little bit. He has not played well the last few games since the stuff about Carolina and the trade. That's obviously very concerning, of course, but maybe it's just a blimp on the radar for Mitch. Maybe he's just getting ready for playoffs. I don't know, guys, but Marner has not played well as of late. I don't like what I'm seeing from him. You better pick it up before the playoffs start, or else he's going to affect his pockets when July 1st comes. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys, in regards to Mitch Marner. But the last few games have not been good for Marner. I've not liked what I've seen from him. He needs to pick it up a little bit, right? Hopefully his head's not in the clouds thinking about the summer, right? But we'll see what happens, guys. But solid performance by the Maple Leafs tonight, guys. Getting the win against the Rangers. The only blemish about the win tonight is that the Leafs helped the Montreal Canadiens stay in a wildcard spot. And the Habs right now just came back from 3-1 down to the Islanders. So let's see what happens there, guys. But you know what, guys? That's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, if you like this video, subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.